Getting all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers franchise here on Madden 25. Yes, I have addressed the camera situation in a previous couple videos. If you're curious, go watch the videos before this one, but just a little brief recap. This is my original camera that I had been using for years. It's just a cheap little camera, nothing too crazy. And the little port, USB port that I connect to the computer is broken. So I can't use that to connect to the computer to record my videos. And the batteries that I use are not charging because my battery pack apparently is not working. So I don't have any batteries that are charged to do the camera because I could get away with having it not connect to the computer, but have the batteries and have it just like take the SD card out and put it in. But the batteries aren't working. The batteries aren't charged. So I got to find a different way to do that. So for now, we are using my backup camera, which is why the quality is a little bit different and the angle is different. Usually you're over here, but now you're over here. So that's just how it's going to have to be until I can either find a way to fix the camera or find a way to mount this differently over here so that the angle is different. I don't know if that's going to be possible. I'll keep looking, but I needed to record these videos, so that's why it is like it is. Hopefully the quality isn't as bad, or maybe it's better, maybe it's worse. I have no idea. I'm just trying to hope and pray that it is not that bad, and hopefully you guys don't mind it. I am just in the bottom corner of your screen anyway for the most of the video, so it doesn't necessarily matter that much, but I don't know. It makes me mad. So now that I have addressed that, let's get into the video. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, we're 3-3 currently on the season. We have had a much better run of things the past couple of episodes. I'm hoping that's the case today. I don't know. We're taking on a very, 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 very good Baltimore Ravens team, so I'm a little bit scared of that. This could be a two-part episode, a double header. I don't know. Let's find out. If you're going to enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's go see if the Tampa Bay Buccaneers can upset the Baltimore Ravens. Here we are. It is week number 7. We might be doing a doubleheader today. I don't know. It depends on how fast this game goes against the Ravens. But I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like it could be a doubleheader today with week 7 and 8 against the Falcons. If we go over here to the division standings, we are currently number 1 in the standings, but tied with the Carolina Panthers. But that leaves us at the number 4 seed, so we would host a home playoff game, which would be awesome in the wild card. We would probably go up against the 5-seeded San Francisco 49ers at this point, but I don't really want to do that. So we have to hopefully win more games so that we don't have to play against the 49ers. The Cowboys are 3-0, by the way, or 6-0, by the way, so they're undefeated. They're having a really, really good season. But if we go over here to the stats, Rachaad White now officially leads the NFL in rushing yards. He's got 97 carries for 567 yards and 8 touchdowns. So he's having quite the season. Quite the season. We've also got a press conference storyline here. I don't know what this is going to be about. I have no idea. Next question. What's the question going to be? We'd like to get your take on how successful your play calling has been this season. I feel like I've done an okay job with play calling. I mean, I'm not the play caller. I use Coach Sadest, so it's the offensive coordinator, really. How often your team converts third downs? I have no idea. Analytics tells us that a good team converts at least... I feel like we're higher than 45%. That's right. Oh, okay, we got it right. I felt like we were higher than 45%. These things are going quick. So we got analytical. Your players appreciate you knowing the analytics. Their morale has increased by 5, and you've earned 7 staff points. So we got every single player morale up by 5? That's awesome. Hold on, I got to see this now, because that could really boost some guys' overalls if their morale is going up by 5. Okay, so it's not every player. I don't know. Baker's morale is actually down by 3, which is kind of annoying. I'm curious to see what that actually did. I mean, we do have a couple of morale boosts for some of our defensive guys. I'm not 100% sure what that even did. We have been trying to get KJ Britt up to star development. He's had multiple different chances to get it, but we just unfortunately have failed time and time again. Last time against the Saints, we almost had it. I needed one more tackle for loss, and I missed the tackle, so it's on me, the reason why we didn't get it for him, which is kind of annoying. But we are going to take on the Baltimore Ravens today. We are at home, Monday night primetime. Should we wear some different uniforms for Monday night primetime? I think we should, right? We should get a little fancy with the unis. So we've worn the creamsicles before. These are the other version of the creamsicles. I think we've worn the classics before. I feel like we have. We've obviously worn the Jameis Winston unis. These ones are pretty obvious. The 2019 Color Rush. I haven't worn these ones yet. You know what? I might rock with a little bit of good old-fashioned Color Rush for the game against the Ravens. We might go Color Rush on Monday Night Football. I might be feeling that. The Ravens might be wearing Color Rush too. They have a Color Rush? Yes. You know what? We're going to go Color Rush versus the Ravens. They're going to wear Color Rush. We're going to wear Color Rush. What's our current Color Rush? I don't like that one. I like the old school Color Rush, the 2019 one. Yes, perfect. We're going to be rocking that. Ravens are going to be rocking that. Is it just me, or are the two shades of red different? It feels like the shades of red are different. I don't know. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting, though. We are going to rock with the current helmet, though. Yeah, we'll rock with the current helmet, but the Color Rush unis, this is going to be fun. It is going to be Ravens versus Buccaneers. Ravens are very good. They've only lost one game. This is going to be a tough matchup, but maybe we can upset them. That'd be pretty awesome. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ravens versus Buccaneers at home in Tampa Bay. It's go time, man. It is go time. We got to try to upset these Baltimore Ravens. They're 5-1 on the year, and Baker Mayfield could be the guy to get the job done. These the tops and bottoms are definitely different shades of red. I don't know what's going on there. Could just be a visual glitch. 1,300 yards, 11 touchdowns to just 8 interceptions. I have kind of turned his stat line around a little bit with the run of good form I've been in. But this Baltimore Ravens team is good. But we've got a great running back in Rachaad White who leads the league in rushing yards as of right now. So hopefully that can propel us to a good drive and a good season and a good game against the Baltimore Ravens. Another handoff. White will get it and get the first down. Good job, Rachaad. 133 yards and 2 touchdowns. It was his episode last episode. He was dominant in the last game. And quadricep strain for Cade Otton. That's the second time this year he's been injured. Cade Otton cannot stay healthy. There's a reason we brought back Irv Smith Jr. We brought him back to replace Otton the first time. But now Otton's out again, and Rachaad White has fumbled the football. Thank God for Mike Evans. We went out of the backfield for Rachaad White to catch that pass, and he had fumbled the football. That is not good, Rachaad. I've been singing your praises. You can't be fumbling the football. Great ball from Baker to Mike Evans, though. Utilizing Mike Evans' big body to just box out the young Nate Wiggins, who is very fast. So we're going to have to keep that in mind. 1st and 10, motioning. Why is he motioning like that? He's like an old grandpa. I don't know why he's motioning like that. Baker throwing on the run. Godwin drops it. If it wouldn't have been on the run, it probably is a completed catch. He was so open, too. Man, I didn't think he was going to get that open. That's why I was scrambling in the first place. 2nd down and 10. Come on, somebody get open. Underneath. Godwin! Why did he not attack the football? I tried to pull him to the ball, but he just stood still. Okay, whatever. It is now 3rd down and 10. A promising drive has been cut short, but Baker's going to scramble. Baker, I believe in you. Baker Mayfield, 4th and inches. How in the world did he not get the first down there? Adafe Owe forces him out of bounds. Oh my God, it's 4th and inches. We're going to go for this first down. I'm going to send Rachaad White, and we're going to get it. Rachaad White will get the first down. He'll break another tackle. Rachaad White down the field. Hamilton will bring him down. Let's go, baby. That was a huge play by Rachaad. Huge play. And I'm going to run this same little corner route that Mike Evans ran previously, and hopefully it works again. He should be able to cook his younger defender, but he couldn't do it. I couldn't get him to turn around and play it. Nate Wiggins was able to have good coverage on that. I was trying to get Mike Evans to, like, get inside leverage and box him out, but he wouldn't get in position for me. Kind of annoying. We're going to see what happens here. I'm going to go underneath. Rachaad White's wide open. Rachaad White into the 1-yard line. I thought for a second he'd get into the end zone. He did not. But we could just hand the football to him and let him try and score this, add to his touchdown total this season. Rachaad White into the end zone, and the Buccaneers have an early lead against the 5-1 Baltimore Ravens. If our defense can play as good as our offense just played right there, and I forgot to change the freaking thing again. I'm going to hurt somebody, probably myself. You know what I also forgot to do? I forgot to put Jalen McMillan into the game, so I might as well do that. So let's go first to the depth chart and make sure that Jalen McMillan is getting some playtime, because we certainly want him to. He's going to get some playtime over Sterling Shepard as our slot receiver, although Godwin is our slot receiver. We'll keep it Godwin for right now. And then we need to go to the options, the settings. We need to go to the game options. And we need to go to the... I need to change this in the actual thing. I keep forgetting to do that. I'm so stupid. All right, there we go. So we've got the right meter. We've got Jalen McMillan now getting some more reps. He's been a stud for us. What a find. What a find. But now we get to take on the Baltimore Ravens offense for the first time today. These helmets are low-key pretty fire from the Baltimore Ravens. These jerseys in general are pretty awesome. But here comes Lamar Jackson. Will he be Lamar B today? I don't know. 1,300 yards, 18 touchdowns to just one pick. Lamar is killing the league right now. And there's a reason they're 5-1. I don't know what team they lost to this season, but maybe their number 2 team, or the second team they lose to, is us. But look at that backfield. 2 X factors with Jackson and Henry. It's going to be a struggle to stop this Baltimore defense, or this Baltimore offense. It might have to be a shootout. We might have to score every single time we touch the football if we want to try to beat these Ravens. Because our defense has struggled against decent teams, and the Ravens are not decent. They are very good. This is going to be a battle. Let's see what we got here. Motion. It's a fake handoff, and Vita Vea's right there. He will sack Lamar Jackson. Second play of the game, too. Vita Vea with the sack, and Vita was not fooled by play action. I was fooled by play action, but Vita Vea was not. That's a huge play. Huge, 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 huge play. Forces it to 3rd and 9. Vita Vea trying to get in there again. Lamar's rolling. Lamar's got speed. Logan Hall got fooled and didn't take the right angle. The pursuit angle was not there. Lamar Jackson scrambles for the first down. That is not ideal at all. But we're going to bring some pressure here. Bring a little bit of a blitz. Get to the backfield here. Get to either Derrick Henry or Lamar Jackson. It is going to be a Lamar Jackson keeper on read option, and he's going to go down for a loss of 4 on the play. We were ready for it. We brought the blitz, and we remembered. We got through. We made some pressure. They motion the backup tight end. That's not even Mark Andrews. And they will not hand it off to Derrick Henry. A sack again. It's Joe Tryon-Shoyinka with the sack. And I think even Trayvon Walker might have been in there too. I'm not 100% sure. But 2 sacks now on Lamar Jackson. Will they snap this before the first quarter ends? They will not. What a start for the defense, man. We have really controlled the Ravens offense. We have really, really controlled them. This is a great start to the game for the defense. What a great confidence builder. Obviously, Trayvon Walker, we made a trade for him a couple episodes ago from the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's why he's here. And he will force Lamar to throw that ball away. It's going to be a punt for the Ravens. What a start for the defense, man. That is a beautiful start. That gives us all the momentum in the world. I kind of want to turn shoe clock on, but we're only in the second quarter. Once we get to the third quarter, we might turn the shoe clock on. Palmer will bring it down to the 29-yard line, and let's get back on offense and start working again. Let's start working this drive. Baker Mayfield had a good drive. Rachaad White had a good drive other than that fumble, but luckily Mike Evans picked it up. Oh, great cutback from White, and he's able to get a couple extra yards that he probably wouldn't have had. A great drive from Mike Evans. Godwin had an okay drive, and there he is. Jalen McMillan back onto the field after taking away Sterling Shepard, and Jalen McMillan gets his first catch. Gets a hard hit from Roquan Smith, but he holds on to the football. The young rookie is a stud, man. He is an absolute stud. He really shined in those couple games that Chris Godwin was out of action with the injury. And now that Godwin's back, we might have a three-headed monster at receiver. Could be pretty elite. But we will have to wait and see. 2nd and 8. Let's just go out of the backfield here. Get it to White. Make sure we get some yards. Rachaad White, 3rd and 3. Smart decision by Baker. Do we hand this ball to Rachaad White? I don't know if I trust my offensive line to block it long enough. And I didn't, but we got a lucky block there. We got a lucky bounce off the offensive lineman. And Rachaad White's able to get the first down and keep the drive going. That was really lucky right there. Really, really lucky. Irv Smith is going deep to the end zone. I don't know if I like that or not. Godwin's also going to be in motion. We'll motion Chris Godwin. He's going to send deep as well, or as deep as he can go. Little whip route for McMillan. Caught it. Oh, hit hard, and that ball is out. Finally, the Ravens defense comes up with a forced fumble and a recovery. McMillan on the whip route caught it, tried to turn up the field, and got pummeled. I don't know if it was Roquan. Roquan, I think, picked it up. I don't know if he's the one who caused it. Oh, he is the one that caused it. He just ran into a brick wall. Jalen McMillan is turning up the field to try to get a couple extra yards, and he just gets smoked by Roquan Smith. So Roquan forced it and recovered it as well. And unfortunately, all of our momentum probably goes away after that. That's an unfortunate turnover by the Ravens defense. That you can't really blame McMillan on that one. He was just trying to get a couple extra yards, and he ran into a brick wall in Roquan Smith. But Lamar Jackson's trying to really do it all himself. And I think that's KJ Britt in the backfield to shut it down. Big tackle for loss there. I wish this was a dev trait game that he could try to get. But Lamar Jackson really hasn't even given the ball to Derrick Henry. They've done some read options. That's got to be a pick. It's a drop. Okay, Jamel Dean knocks it away. There's been some read options they've been calling, but it's Lamar keeping it every time. Very interesting. 3rd and 12, another long scenario for Lamar and the Ravens offense. Lamar will scramble again. Somebody catch him. Yes, we can. Bring him down 4th and 4. Is it Tyke Smith? I think it is. And he's the one to bring him down. We force another punt by the Baltimore Ravens, baby. The defense is really stepping up. The defensive line especially has really forced Lamar to change his game plans. He has not been able to run the football as effectively as he may want to. All right, so the fumble doesn't come back to bite us, which is really huge. I'm glad that it didn't, because I was kind of worried there that we fumbled it, and now we're going to give the Ravens all the momentum in the world. We're going to go to Mike Evans. He's going to turn up. He gets hit hard by Kyle Hamilton. Luckily, Mike Evans is a little bit of a bigger body. He's not going to even fall down after the big hit from Kyle Hamilton. This screen should work. We should get Rachaad White some good yardage. He will. The block on Roquan Smith didn't work as well as I would have hoped, but it's the rookie Graham Barton. You can't really expect anything too crazy. He's got 4 catches for 39 yards. I didn't realize I've thrown it to him that much. 1:37 to go in the half. I'm looking at Godwin or Smith underneath. Probably Godwin. Chris Godwin. Good job. 2nd and 2. Where do we go with the football now? Do we go with a escape route and try to hit Godwin deeper down the field? Probably not. Hit Rachaad White. Ooh, X might have been open too, but Rachaad White's able to get it. 1st and 10. The ball was good. Wasn't crazy, but it was good. We got about a minute to go in the half, and it's one-on-one with Evans. I'm assuming that's Nate Wiggins. Wiggins has got the speed, but he doesn't have the height. But we're gonna go underneath to the rookie Jalen McMillan, and he's gonna be able to get to the sidelines. Will not get out of bounds, but he will be able to get close to the sidelines. It is 45 seconds left. Godwin, I'm going to send him deep. They have one safety play in middle. Oh, they changed it. Okay. Oh, Mike Evans. Wide open. Mike Evans. He holds on, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers are on fire in the first half against Baltimore. Mike Evans will score the touchdown. And Baker with a great ball as well. A really, really good ball from Baker Mayfield, allowing for Mike Evans to get open into the end zone, and it's hard to bring down Mike Evans, man. He is a stud, a big-bodied stud. He's a stallion. Love to see it. Big touchdown, good ball from Baker, and the boys are up 14-0 on the Ravens. If all goes well, we will shut out the Baltimore Ravens, this high-powered offense, in the first half. I would love to have that stat line. Okay, I think they get the ball to start the second half, though, so we're going to have to be careful here they don't double dip. 30 seconds in the half. Lamar motions Mark Andrews. Haven't targeted him at all today, I don't think. It's going to be a screen to Derrick Henry. They finally get Derrick Henry involved in the offense, and the screen works beautifully for Baltimore. Gets them across midfield, I think, to the 43. What a crazy screen. They had the blocks. They had everything. We were not prepared for that. They used one of their timeouts. They're trying to get into field goal range here. I would love another sack. They faked the handoff, and that's going to be a wide open receiver. Oh my God, Baltimore's killing me. They're in field goal range now, so my plan for the shutout might not be working. I'm a little bit terrified. 17 seconds left. Come on, defense. Big hit. I would love a fumble. That's their final timeout. Are they going to go for another play? They are. This is risky from Baltimore. If they don't get a touchdown here, or if they don't get out of bounds, they will not have enough time to get that field goal unit out there. This is a risky play call by John Harbaugh. They're going to go screen. No, they're not. Lamar did it well. Lamar threw that out of bounds. But they're going to go for it again. John Harbaugh is playing a risky game. No timeouts. What will they do here? I guess Lamar has to be smart again and just kill the ball if they don't get it. Oh, and he does. Immediately throws it out of bounds. 7 seconds. Are they going to risk it again? No, they will. It's 4th and 5, so it makes sense. They will kick the field goal here. Justin Tucker will drill this as he usually does. And the Ravens will not be shut out in the first half. Maybe I shouldn't have spoke. Maybe I should have just kept that quiet, and we would have actually kept them scoreless. It was that crazy screen from Derrick Henry that got him to the 43. Oh, this is a weird camera angle for the field goal. Okay, or for the extra point. Not for, what? I didn't even say it right the second time. A weird camera angle for the kickoff is what I wanted to say. I might just send Mike Evans deep and see what happens. I mean, he's a big body. Maybe we can get a 50-50 ball with him and a touchdown. You never know. Just give him. Oh, my God. That might work. Mike Evans down the field. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Oh, my God. The safety never tracked with him. The corner didn't follow him. And Mike Evans just went down the field. Tampa Bay will score at the death of the half with triple zeros on the clock for the final, for the second quarter. Oh my God, that actually worked. That never works. And it actually did work this time. Mike Evans, his second touchdown of the day, and we score with triple zeros on the clock for the half. Baker Mayfield just gunslinging. Pure Brett Favre action here in the in the first half. Wow. Talk about a momentum starter. That is crazy as we go to the second half. Baker just heaved. And they got it. I feel like the Ravens got to get the ball to Derrick Henry. I feel like I don't know what they're doing here. This feels a lot different than that. The Eagles team was dominating us. Like, we couldn't even move the football against the Eagles. But, oh, good hit by Diaby. But the Eagles game is the only game that I felt like we didn't have a chance to win. Like, this Ravens team is probably on the same level as the Eagles, but it doesn't feel like that. At least in the game, in the field. I mean, yeah, they're getting some big throws and wide open receivers and stuff like that, just there with Bateman, and right before the half when they got the big catch as well. But for the most part, I mean, we've been dicing up this Ravens defense, which is supposed to be pretty good. And they really haven't used Derrick Henry. The only time they used him was that screen. They haven't even handed him the football, I don't think. They haven't done a designed run with him, I don't think, at least in the first halves. I don't know what they're doing, what their game plan is. But I like it. I mean, if it's not letting them score points, I don't care. I'll take it. Our defense needs a win here. That's a quick throw. That's a nice tackle. 3rd and 3. Held on by the Ravens receiver. Do we bring a blitz, or is Lamar... I feel like Lamar is going to get the ball out too quickly anyway, but I'm still going to bring some pressure. They're going to motion. Who's blitzing? It's going to be... I'm going to bring Tyke Smith because he's a little bit faster as a safety. So we're going to bring him. And it's a quick throw. Unfortunate. The backup tight end gets it. That is unfortunate. He was like wide open down the seam. Okay, 1st and 10. I probably shouldn't have brought a blitz there, but even if I didn't bring the blitz, they probably still have that option open. I don't know if the blitz is the reason why he was open. Kalijah Cansey with the sack. Let's go, Kalijah. We haven't had a sack in a couple of minutes, in-game minutes. Oh, and now Cansey's getting in Lamar's face. Oh, I got to see that again. Kalijah Cansey brings down Lamar, chases him down, and then gets in the big dog's face. Has a little bit of words with him, scrapping a little bit. They got up in there. Look at that, how close they are. They got up in each other's grill. Oh, man. Are we going to see ourselves a little fight, a little scrap? Lamar Jackson versus Kalijah Kancey? I don't know who I'd take in that one. Obviously, I'd probably take my own guy, but, I mean, that's a little scrappy here in Baltimore. Or here in Tampa Bay against Baltimore. That might be the thummy. That might be the thummy. I mean, there's some pushing, there's some shoving. Look at that. Lamar gets, like, right up in him. Lamar gets right up in his face. Kind of crazy. All right. Big sack, 2nd and 14. Are they going to use Derrick Henry? I mean, I know that they're down 21-3 at this point, but they got to use Derrick Henry. No, it's a read option quarterback keeper, Lamar. Big hit stuns him and brings him down as Jordan Whitehead. 3rd and 7, so he gets 7 yards on the carry. This is really weird. I've never seen an offense that has such a dynamic running back not get used at all. I mean, I know they have such a dynamic quarterback too. It makes sense that they wouldn't use him. But, I mean, they haven't used him at all except for that one screen pass. Oh, Levante David got caught in his back step. He was backpedaling too much. Probably could have picked it off if he wasn't on his back foot. I think I'm definitely going to turn shoe clock on in the when we get the ball, whether it's the 4th quarter or not. I want to get out of here with a victory. I would rather beat the Ravens 5-1 Ravens, especially if they're thinking about scoring here. I don't want to risk anything, but that's a good stop. I tried to get a little creative. Oh, this is definitely lining up for a run, but it could just be it could be play action here. It is going to be play action, and it's going to be a sack. Lamar Jackson cannot get away. It's Trayvon Walker, the new addition, getting to Lamar Jackson. We are bringing the heat. We are making Lamar's life miserable today, and I'm happy about it. This is fantastic. I haven't played this well on defense in a long time. Oh, that's unbelievable, but it's J.C. Jackson picking it off and staying in bounds. The former New England Patriot and L.A. Charger. J.C. Jackson intercepts Lamar at the sidelines. I thought that was too out of reach. I didn't think he was going to be able to make the play on it, but he just gets up there and goes and gets it. And I think it's safe to say that this is a pounding. This is a beatdown of the Baltimore Ravens. We will turn on the chew clock, and we will try to take as much time off as possible. 21-3. What a game. The defense has come to play. This team is not that scary. The Eagles team was much more scary to play against than this Ravens team is. And I think there was some sort of offensive lineman injury. I hope it's not Graham Barton. It might have been. Oh, Rachaad White staying up on his feet. Look at Rachaad go. It is Graham Barton. Darn it. We're going to put Hainsey in. Graham Barton was injured earlier in the season, too. This has definitely been a season full of injuries, that's for sure. Godwin was hurt. I mean, Kate Otten can't stay healthy for some reason. I don't know what his deal is. I would really prefer him to stay healthy for obvious reasons. He's one of our better offensive weapons. But Irv Smith has done a good job in his place. Rachaad White breaks off a leg tackle. Look at that. You got to have them thick tree trunk type of legs. The calf muscles, the thigh muscles. Rachaad White not getting brought down by the legs. Continuing to go. Rachaad tries to lower the shoulder. Doesn't work on Roquan Smith. We know that. We know it doesn't work on Roquan. But let's continue to run the football. Milk some more clock. Maybe even put another touchdown on the scoreboard here. Ooh, Edmonds. I didn't realize he was in the backfield there. Probably wouldn't have ran it if I knew it was him. That's my bad. I got to pay more attention. This is probably just going to be an underneath throw to Godwin. Yep, there it is. He's open, gets hit hard. 4th and 2. Do we go for this? Ooh, they want us to, so obviously we will. I think it's the right decision. I feel pretty confident going for this. I'm actually going to send McMillan on a post, see if I can get him open, but I'm probably not even going to look at him. I'm going to look at Mike Evans, and it's not going to work. He was covered the whole way, probably doesn't even catch it. We will turn the ball over to the Baltimore Ravens, but our defense has dominated, so I'm not super worried. If our defense hadn't played the way that they've played so far today, I'd be a little bit more worried about that, but I'm cool. It's going to be a screen. Derrick Henry. The only 2 times they've used Derrick Henry today have been screens, and they've both worked really, really well. They've been effective screen plays. So why not use that the whole time? Why are they going away from it? They've been moving the football really well. Another play action and a pass to Mark Andrews, I think. It was one of the tight ends. I didn't see exactly who. Luckily, they don't have a lot of time left on this clock. And Lamar's going to run. He's going to stop. He's going to throw it. It's Mark Andrews breaking off a tackle, breaking off another tackle, and Andrews will score. I don't know how Mark Andrews was able to stay on his feet there. But the Baltimore Ravens will finally get a touchdown in this game. It's 21 to now 10. Okay, I'm a little bit less confident, but I'm still confident. They still got a long way to go. Do they kick an onside here? I don't know. I'm going to line up for the onside. They have us lining up for it, so they will kick it. Okay. I was going to line up for it anyway. I figured that they would, but you never know. It'll go to Shepard. Just go down, Shep. Just go down. Don't need to go crazy there. Okay, so all we got to do is take this one running play for the 2-minute warning. Then they'll start using their timeouts. We can get away with a victory here. We really can. Rashad, as long as there's no stupid mistakes, Rachaad White fumbling, anything like that, we can get away with a big W. That should roll us to the 2-minute warning, and it will. So the next run play will start using their timeouts. If we can get rid of all of them, and maybe even snag a field goal or a touchdown or something, whatever, maybe put up some points, that'd be awesome. We'll have to get into the field goal range. We're not there just yet. 2 minutes to go. The handoff to White. White will be able to bounce it inside. Roquan Smith is dominating the inside of the line here. And another timeout called by, or the first timeout called by the Baltimore Ravens. 3rd and 1. This first down is going to be pretty brutal if we get it. Rachaad White will get the first down and more. Rachaad White. First down, Tampa Bay. 88 yards on 14 carries and a touchdown for Rachaad. They have one timeout remaining. One more first down will end this ball game. And we will get it right here. Rachaad White gets the first down again. He gets over to 100 yards. He's got to be 100 yards every single game this year, I think. Maybe he had one game where he didn't get 100 yards, but I'm pretty sure it's been almost every game, if not every game. Another handoff, the final handoff of the game. We will give it to Rachaad. We could try to score again here, and they want us to keep calling plays. I'm getting a little bit nervous. But even if we fumble and they somehow score, it's still not like if they tie it. And Rachaad White, we got to try to pad the stats as best as possible. Oh, they want me to... Oh, crap. I hit a kneel down. I'm going to call timeout. I want to try to score again. I didn't mean to hit kneel. I was trying to click another play. All right, we got to try to pad Rachaad White's stats as best as possible here. He is the leading rusher in the NFL for a reason. Get in there, Rachaad. Another touchdown. Inflated numbers. I don't care. Rachaad White dominates. Big carry. And it'll be 28 to 10 will probably be the final score unless they go crazy in the 55 seconds after they get the ball. What a dominant performance by the offense, man. And by the entire team, not just the offense. It felt so much easier against the Ravens than it did against the Eagles. Now, I don't remember, were we at home against Philadelphia or were we on the road? Because that could have had a part to play in it. Maybe if we go to Baltimore to play the Ravens, maybe it's a different story. But Lamar Jackson has not looked good at all. They barely used Derrick Henry at all. The only times I think they used him, I don't think they handed it to him on a traditional run the entire game. I think it's been just the two screens have the only time that Derrick Henry has touched the football. Which is not something that you should say when you have Derrick Henry on your team. 210 yards, a touchdown, and interception for Lamar. Maybe the final play? I don't know. Interception. It is. It's going to be Tyke Smith. He just was right place, right time, and he will pick off Lamar Jackson. Worst hairline in all of the NFL, and he will have an interception. And that will be the end of the game. We will kneel it. And we will beat the 5-1 Baltimore Ravens, upsetting one of the better teams in the NFL. Does that put us in better situation? I mean, maybe. Maybe it puts us in a better situation down the line. I don't know. But what an upset. The 3-3 Tampa Bay Buccaneers take down the 5-1 Baltimore Ravens. Baker had a beautiful game. Rachaad White played amazing. The defense was unstoppable. And Lamar Jackson played horrible. I mean, that's just the simple fact of it. He did not play good at all. I need to take a look at these stats, though. How bad was this Ravens offense? So Lamar threw 2 picks. We saw the final one. We know the other one was J.C. Jackson. 210 yards. rushing. He was the only handler of the football on the ground. He was the only rusher. They didn't give Derrick Henry any runs the entire game. What was this play calling? What kind of offensive game plan did you have here? I mean, Lamar did not play well at all. Very strange decision-making from John Harbaugh in the offense. But Baker played a flawless game. And Rachaad White, another dominant one himself. You love to see it, man. You love to see it. What a game. Now all we got to do is take that and take on the Falcons again, who we destroyed the first time we played them. They were the doubleheader, the second game of the doubleheader against the Eagles. And we lost that game, and we felt very very upset about losing to the Eagles. But now we're coming off of a very good win against the Ravens. I'm feeling a little bit more confident now. I am feeling a little bit more confident, and we've got another chance for Rachaad White. We've got a breakout, we've got a team meeting, and we've got a player meeting. So let's start with the team meeting. Figure out what we got to talk about here. We got a little bit of a team meeting. All right, rivalry games are always intense, and the Falcons game will be no different. I agree. Baker. Ryan Clark predicted they would win this week because they have the edge at running back. How do we prove him wrong this week? What do we care about Ryan Clark for? White needs to score more touchdowns than their halfback, more running yards. Let's give him more rushing yards than their halfback. He'll have more rushing yards than Bijan. I hope that's true. I have no idea. Why do we care about what Ryan Clark says? Why is he the end-all be-all of what we care about? We shouldn't even really know Ryan Clark exists. Whatever. Coach, you want to see me? This is about Rachaad White. You've had an amazing season so far. Ryan Clark said, what does it care about Ryan Clark for? That I'm having one of the best seasons. I really care only about winning. It's been a good year statistically. For what? Rushing yards, total yards, touchdowns. I guess just rushing yards? I'm intense. I need to set an example. These are going by too quickly. I didn't even press anything. Let's get it. I have no idea why Ryan Clark has such a impact on our team. Your running back has set a goal of hitting 1,600 yards on the ground. He'll get 9,000 XP if we do it. That's kind of crazy, actually. He's already got 678. That's actually gonna be pretty tough to get. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But we do have a breakout scenario, so this is gonna be a full Rachaad White game. 100 yards and a touchdown, I think is what I clicked right there. I clicked too fast on accident. He could be a superstar. I hope he's a superstar. I'd love to have a superstar. 100 yards and a touchdown to increase his dev trait. Well, I mean, that should be pretty simple. He just got that last game. That should be fairly simple. We got to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We are we got to take on the Falcons. We are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We got to take on the Falcons, who are 2-5. We have firmly taken the lead. We were tied with the Panthers, but they lost and we won. So we are firmly insecure of the number one spot in the NFC South. So that's awesome. We're battling with the Packers right now for the 3 seed in the NFC. Seahawks are having a good year. Eagles, Rams, and Cowboys are obviously having good years, so we'll have to keep an eye on those guys. Next episode, we take on both the Chiefs and the Niners in back-to-back weeks. My God, that's a grinder of a schedule. But we do play at home against the Falcons, who we destroyed last time we played them a couple episodes ago, so I have no reason to think it's going to be any different this time. We will start with the football against the Falcons, and if this game goes any way like the first game against Atlanta, this should be fairly easy. Now, knowing me, it's probably going to be the complete opposite of that, but Baker Mayfield onto the field had a really, really good game against the good Baltimore Ravens. He's got 13 touchdowns to 8 interceptions this year with, I think, 1,500 yards through the air, so Baker's having a really, really good season. I'm happy. And Rachaad White, this game's all about you, big dog. You've got to get 100 yards, you've got to get a touchdown, and that's to get your dev trait up to superstar from star. And then you've also got to have more rushing yards than Bijan Robinson, which is going to be tricky because Bijan's a stud. We know this from Desperado football. Kate Otten, thankfully, is back now. He was just out for that game. I might have to hit Kate Otten, though. Aggressive catch, Kate Otten catch, first down. Good job. Didn't really know where to go with that one. Big catch. But Bijan Robinson, we know, is a stud. So it's going to be difficult for Rachaad White to beat him. But Rachaad White is a stud as well. 3 carries, 12 yards. All right. This could be a little bit... It's not as easy to run the football against the Falcons defense as it was the Ravens, which is crazy to say. but the openings are not really there for Rashad like they were against Baltimore. 3rd and 3. Let's go with a drive and maybe hit Shepard underneath. Oh, I didn't do the thing again. Why am I just the dumbest person of all time? I forgot to change this again. We will... Oh, I'm not in the right thing. Or am I? I was in the right thing. I couldn't change it. It didn't let me. But I can make Jalen McMillan the 3rd receiver. There we go. I think it's because I'm actually like in the play. That's why I can't change it. I'm going to go underneath. It's going to be Shepard. Well, he's on the field. Might as well use him before he comes out for McMillan. Big catch and a 1st down. Now I should be able to change the settings here. Game options. There we go. Change it to the multimeter. I don't know why I keep forgetting to do that. I should have never changed it in the first place. It's annoying. Let's go with an inside zone run to Rashad. Handoff. Good blocking from Chris Godwin allows him to get a couple extra yards he probably wouldn't have had. You love to see that. 2nd and 3. But this Falcons defense is definitely, the defensive line's definitely playing a little bit tougher against the run. Maybe they did their scouting report this week and they saw that Rachaad White's been dominating, but he gets the edge. Gets hit hard, but he gets the edge. Good job, Rachaad. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get the edge there. Rachaad White delivers. I really am tempted to send Mike Evans deep and just see what happens. I'm actually going to go to Rachaad White, and he stays in... Oh, he didn't stay in bounds. Darn it. I went catch and run because I thought he would be able to turn up the field, but then I realized too late that he wasn't going to be able to, so I changed it, but it was too late. Man, that's tough. Mike Evans, good catch. Only got a couple yards on that. Yeah, 3rd and 8. The drive is kind of stalled here. That's okay. I think Otten's open. If that ball can get there, it can, and Baker will deliver a touchdown. Good ball from Baker Mayfield to Cade Otten, and the tight end will score the touchdown to give Tampa the lead early at home against the Atlanta Falcons. And we will put that one up and through. 7-0. Tampa Bay leads. Good drive. We took a lot of time off the clock in the first quarter. Rachaad White got a few yards. We'll see how Bijan... I don't know how they're going to use Bijan in this game. I mean, we just played against the Ravens. They didn't use Derrick Henry at all, except for 2 screen passes. So, I don't know how they're going to use Bijan. They could be completely Bijan heavy, which will make my day a lot more annoying. Kirk Cousins coming out on the field, still starting. They haven't switched to Michael Penix yet. And there is the star running back, Bijan Robinson, behind Kirk Cousins. This is going to be a tough game. I don't remember Bijan killing us that much in the first game, but they already handed off to him. First play, he gets 3 yards. I don't remember. Maybe you guys remember. I don't remember Bijan having that great of a game. I mean, he probably got a few yards. I don't honestly remember. That's a quick throw, and he slides down. Kyle Pitts down at the 28-yard line. It's 3rd and 5, just like that. If Kyle Pitts would have stayed up, he might have been able to get a couple extra yards. He probably outruns whoever's covering him. We need to have that defensive pressure. Antoine Winfield swipes it. Interception. Forget about defensive pressure. We got interceptions. User pick, easy reads, Bengal YouTube, green eggs and ham. Antoine Winfield Jr. undercuts the route, or undercuts the ball and intercepts it. You love to see it, big dog. Love to see it. Kirk Cousins underthrew the ball, and Winfield played it. But what I was going to say was I'd love to see the defensive line pressure that we brought against Lamar Jackson. But who needs defensive line pressure when you're turning the football over? And if we just keep going with Rachaad White, we should be good. Luckily, it's only 100 yards and a touchdown. That's very, very doable. I mean, he literally just did that against the Ravens. That's very, very doable. As we end the first quarter, we are riding high. 7-0. We just turned over Kirk Cousins in the offense. Let's keep it riding. Let's keep it rocking. Let's keep it rolling. The Rams just crushed the Vikings 31-14. I just looked down at the scoreboard there. And Rachaad White, another huge carry. He's already got 9 carries for 55 yards. He is in prime position to dominate this game. But we will take a break from handing him the football so he doesn't get like a fumble or anything. And that's wide open. That's Chris Godwin. A beautiful ball from Baker, as you would expect. And another touchdown for Tampa Bay. Our offense feels like it is, our entire team feels like we are on top of the world, man. We have hit the top stride. It is unbelievably awesome right now. We are hitting our amazingness early in the season, which I kind of wish we were hitting it at the end of the season. But, I mean, if we can win a bunch of games, we won't need to hit it at the end of the season because we'll be a good seed. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's still early in the season. We're not even to the halfway point just yet. We will be next week, but we're not there just yet. Let's see what Kirk Cousins decides to do. He hands it off to Bijan. Probably a good decision because Bijan bounces outside, and Bijan Robinson, he'll stay on his feet. That's dangerous. We can't be having Bijan cut it outside like that. He's too electric. I thought we'd be able to stop him before he got there, but he bounced it outside. Just like that, Bijan can ruin a game. He's a menace. Like Spider-Man. Oh, what a ball. What a comeback route. That was a good ball from Kirk Cousins. He knew what he was doing there. He threw with anticipation. That was a good ball. Now the Falcons feel like they're starting to heat up a little bit. They're going to motion. Is that Kyle Pitts? No, it wasn't Kyle Pitts. They faked the handoff to Bijan. Kirk's got a lot of time. He throws it sideline. Incomplete. Jamel Dean tried to get a hand in there. But I don't even think the receiver made an attempt to even go after that football. I don't know what was going on there. This feels like a Bijan run on 2nd and 10. Just kind of got that vibe to it. And it is a Bijan handoff. He will get brought down immediately. 3rd and 8. What do they do here? This probably is a fake to Bijan in a pass, I would guess. Nope, it's just going to be a straight pass from Kirk. And he's going to have a wide open man. It's Kyle Pitts. We don't have any athletes to get there. We force him out at the 1. Kyle Pitts is too much of a freak. He plays the tight end position, which is annoying because he's way more athletic. He's a wide receiver playing tight end, basically, is what he is. And that's annoying because our linebackers are covering tight ends and we can't keep up. He's too much of a freak. He's too much of a mismatch. 2nd and goal. Maybe we can get a goal line stand here. I'd love a goal line stand. Bijan brought down. Yes, brought down at the 2. Good job. Shoyinka was in there. And that'll be the 2-minute warning. This game also flying by. We're already at the 2-minute warning of the first half. 14-0. Tampa Bay leads. Do they hand it off to Bijan again? I don't know. They probably should, but they won't do it. It'll be a Kirk Cousins interception. J.C. Jackson again. Stay in the end zone. J.C. Jackson is becoming his prime self right now. He is the prime J.C. Jackson that got him paid in San Diego, or L.A., I guess, was when he went to the Chargers. It was L.A. But he is getting interception after interception. He is getting paid like crazy. He's prime J.C. Jackson right now. And that's what we were hoping for when we signed him in free agency. We just picked him up on a whim and hoped that he would be the guy, and he has dominated since coming to Tampa Bay. And I'm going to send Mike Evans deep. I'm going to get a little crazy here. I'm going to get a little spicy, a little sexy. Mike Evans down the field, just out of reach. Oh, what a throw from Baker. That would have been unbelievable. Slightly out of reach from Baker. Mike Evans dove out, extended his entire body. Could not bring it in. We'll go Jalen McMillan, 3rd and 2. Good catch. Should we go double slants here? That could work. Double slants could work here. I'm feeling Chris Godwin. No, it's not open. It's not open. I'll go Cade Otton, though. He goes and gets it. 1st down. Good job, Cade. I kind of want to hand the ball off to Rachaad White, but, I mean, we only got a minute to go. It's probably not the smartest thing. We can run the football with Rachaad in the second half. What we can do is give him the football on screens, but they were ready for that. Grady Jarrett was on him the entire way. That was a good read of the screen there. That was a good read. And you know what? I'm going to change Mike Evans' route to a corner route. We're going to try to cross the streams and see if Mike Evans can burn. Aggressive catch, Mike Evans! That's why you give Mike Evans a chance, because he's goated on the sticks, and we will call a timeout to give our offense a little bit of time to regroup. I don't even know what play call I called here. What did I call? I'm fine with this play. Mike Evans, he does be goated. Chris Godwin, he has it. Godwin down to the 1. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. We are rolling the Atlanta Falcons. Godwin with the touchdown catch. Mike Evans got him down there. 21-0. And you guys saw when I was changing the kick meter, we are on all Madden difficulty for both of these games. So it's not like I've changed anything. It's base all Madden stats, or sliders as well. We are just having the time of our lives against these NFL teams right now. These past couple episodes have been amazing for us. That's a huge hit. 29 seconds. All of their timeouts. We'll see what they do. I would assume that they try to take a shot, especially down 21-0. You would think they need to take a shot. But we'll see. And they hand it. Oh, they fake it. And it's going to be caught by Kyle Pitts. Close to field goal range. They're at midfield. I thought maybe I could get a hand in there, but I was just a little bit too off. 24 seconds, 2 timeouts. Oh, that's a great throw. What a throw from Kirk Cousins there. He threw that before he was even open. He just trusted his receiver would get open. And they have 1 timeout remaining. They've gotten to field goal range for Younghoe Koo. Although they're probably in field goal range from the last place they were at. Oh, that's a great ball. And it's going to be a touchdown because I dove on accident with Winfield. I hate myself. I didn't realize that I turned into Antoine Winfield. And I dove with him. I thought I was the other guy on the play there. I was not. That's annoying. And I hit the kicker on accident because I didn't realize I was going to be in play for the block kick there. Oh, we allow the touchdown with like 20-something seconds they had when they started that drive. That's so annoying, man. Okay, 14 seconds. But last time we had the ball with no time on the clock at the end of the half, we threw the ball down the field to Mike Evans and he scored a touchdown. So I might as well try that again to see if that works. I don't remember what formation we were in, but I might want to try that again, see if that happens. Let's just let's change it to that, and then just send Mike Evans deep. Nope, that's the wrong player. Send Mike Evans deep down the field. I mean, he's already won 50-50 balls today. Why can't he do it one more time? Mike Evans down the field, intercepted. That's an unnecessary interception. That's a very unnecessary interception. Baker, I'm sorry. I tried it. I tried it, Bake. I tried it, Bake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. That's your 9th interception on the season. That's a wild ball. Did he get it in bounds there? He did not, and that's the end of the half. I think the Falcons get the ball to start this, or maybe we get the ball. I don't remember. But a really good first half, 21-7. Baker threw an unnecessary interception. I get it. It's my bad. But we can't really focus about Baker right now. We got to focus on Rachaad White. He's already accomplished so far his goal of beating Bijan to appease the god that is Ryan Clark, apparently. We just have to hope that Bijan doesn't get any crazy runs or anything. So all we have to do now is get to 100 yards and a touchdown with him. And he'll get the dev trade upgrade. I'd love to have a superstar running back on my team, man. I'd love it. Oh, it's a crazy throw. Drake London. When Kirk Cousins threw that football, there was nobody in sight. I thought he threw that super inaccurately, but it turns out he threw that unbelievably accurate. Wow, Kirk Cousins is on a heater today. Oh, it is a read option, or not. Why do I keep messing those up? It's a play action, and Vita Vea, just like he did against Lamar Jackson, does not get fooled by the play action fake, and he sacks Kirk Cousins back for a loss of 9 on the play. Vita Vea is a stud. He is from Studleyville. 2nd and 19. Quick throw to the flat. It's going to be Kyle Pitts. Brought down. They get all those yards back that they lost and more. It is 3rd and 4 now. Do they hand this to Bijan? I would not be surprised if they did. This could very well be a Bijan carry. We'll see what happens. It's going to be a pass. Kirk. What's he got? He's going to hit to the flat, and it's inaccurate. Miscommunication from him and the receiver. It didn't even look like he knew the ball was coming to him. He was not ready, and the Falcons will punt the football back. We've got to be heavy on the Rachaad White runs. That's all we have to focus on today. We cannot, I mean, we can throw the football a little bit if we need to, but we've got to be heavy Rachaad White handoffs. He's got to get 100 yards, and he's got to get that touchdown. So let's start it off here with the first carry, and Rachaad White hit hard. We're not gonna. It's gonna take us a lot longer if we're not getting good yardage every single carry. Look at that freak Jesse Bates back there with that X Factor activated. It's a cheap X Factor. You didn't really deserve it. You got an interception, a cheap interception. The only problem is the Falcons' defensive line, the Falcons' run defense has been really, really stout. Baker. Up the field, playmaker. Didn't work. I playmakered it too late. I really did. I don't want to punt this football back. I feel like we can convert this first down. This may be super stupid, but I feel like we can do it. Maybe we can't. I threw it to the wrong guy. I had square Mike Evans open in the middle of the field. I didn't see it until I already had decided to throw it to Kate Otten. That's annoying. And we barely got any yards with Rachaad White. That was just a waste of a drive right there. I'm not going to be able to get that interception. Drake London pulls him out of bounds. J.C. Jackson, good job. But it's at the 3. Okay, now we're in a little bit more dangerous territory here. Falcons feel like they're going to score again. That would only bring them down by a touchdown then. Kind of nervous. Interception? No. Touchdown. Oh, no, not a touchdown. If we're in college, that's a touchdown. We are not in college. We are in the pros. That is an incomplete pass. Didn't get both feet in. I thought that he dragged both. He did not. Vita Vea not allowing Bijan to do anything there. Vita not fooled. It is 3rd and goal from the 6. A goal line stand would be magical. Can we get it? Kirk will throw. Drops back. Incomplete. Off the back of my guy. I don't know who it was. Might have been Bryce Hall. It is. Off the back of Bryce Hall, and we will hold to a field goal. They had the ball at, what, the 15 or something? Something crazy like that. And they still can't get anything more than a field goal on it. I'll take it. 21-10 is a much better stat line or score line than 21-14. So I'm happy about that. And we will continue to try to pound the rock with Rachaad White. Hope that he can do something here. I'm trying not to make any good returns because I'm trying to get as many yards as possible for Rachaad. Okay, here we go. We got to get some better luck, some better blocking. We're never going to be able to complete it if we can't get the blocking that we need to get. And the run defense of Atlanta is going crazy right now. Why are they so... It's tough to run against. I feel like it was not that hard to run against in the first game. Well, Rachaad get the edge. He dives forward, 3rd and inches. That was a decent run. It's 3rd and inches. We're going to try to give it to him again. See if he can do this. All right, Rachaad. He does get it. He's got great blocking as well. I probably should have bounced that all the way out. That might have been smarter. I didn't know that it was going to set up like that. But it's still, we get the first down. He gets a lot of yards out of it. He's up to 80, I think. We got to keep on moving. Oh, this is going to be a great run. Rachaad White, if he just had a little bit more speed, he wouldn't get brought down by a linebacker, big dog. That's okay. We end the 3rd quarter. We have ended the 3rd quarter, 21-10. I know that Rachaad is very close to the 100-yard mark, especially with that run. He's probably up to like 90-something. The handoff, bounce it outside. Rachaad, cut it in. Rachaad bounces off a tackle, or he's got 101. Rachaad has gotten over 100 yards. That is exactly what we needed him to do. Now he just needs to get that touchdown, and he's got superstar in the bag. Okay. 2nd and inches. 2nd and inches. Hand it off to Rachaad again. He gets the first down. And now we're going to start passing the football to try to get a little bit closer and then hand it off to Rachaad at like the 1 or something, whatever it may be. 5 minutes to go in the game. I'm going to go to Godwin. A little bit inaccurate from Baker there. Okay. Not what I was looking for, Baker. He's been known to do that this season. He's had some inaccurate passes like that. Can we just check that down? Rachaad can't get it. Okay, 3rd and 10. I don't like this at all. Haven't been able to pass the football now. Usually it was me. Earlier it was not running the football. Now I can't pass it. Got to roll out. I just got to scramble with Baker. He's got a good chance of getting the first down. Baker Mayfield delivers. There was a couple guys that I might have had, but it's better to just scramble with Baker and at least guarantee we get the first down, and we did. Good job, Baker. Good scramble. The handoff is to Rachaad White. He's going nowhere. Lost a yard. Luckily, we got those other yards earlier, so he doesn't have to worry about losing the 100 yards that he had. That's okay. 2nd and 11 from the 19. Hit Mike Evans. He holds on. Good hands. That Falcon defender came in and tried to swat that ball out, but Mike Evans' grip strength is crazy. He's pretty grippy with it, if you ask me. And I'm going to roll out here. I'm going to hit Mike Evans again. He's going to hold on again. 4th and 2. We got to go for this. Oh, we can't hurry up because they had an injured player. He's faking the injury. Okay, we have to get the first down, but we cannot score because it has to be a Rachaad White run. So we're going to get the first down and go out at the 1. I could easily score here, but I can't do it. I have to prioritize the Rachaad White handoff. I could have easily scrambled in with Baker there. Couldn't do it. I have to prioritize the Rachaad White touchdown. And I didn't get it? How did I not get in there? That doesn't make any sense. Rachaad White, he's in. Superstar development is ours. Rachaad White has it. Rachaad White has superstar development. Thank you, baby Jesus. What a game. What a game from the good guys. Baker really has stepped up these past couple episodes, that is for sure. He's going to make it really difficult for me to choose if he's, or decide if he's the guy or not at quarterback for us. He's making a tough case. Under 3 minutes to go in the game. It's 28-10, and Kirk Cousins is getting the offense fired up. He is getting the offense fired up. Has he thrown 2 picks today or just 1? I know he threw the one to Antoine Winfield. Did he throw one to J.C.? He threw one to J.C. Jackson, right? Or was that against the Ravens? I can't remember. The games have blurred together now. That's a great throw. He's wide open. The boom tech didn't work. It is Rondale Moore with the catch. 28-10. 2:30 to go in the game. Kirk Cousins making some magic happen, possibly. That's to the sideline, just out of reach of Bryce Hall. Oh, that could have been a beautiful pick. Just couldn't get there. He was like a half a step short. Slightly off target. That's a quick throw. Drake London with the catch. He has thrown 2 picks today. Okay. I thought so. I just couldn't remember. The Ravens game and the Falcons game are blending. Oh, he's wide open. It's Drake London again. He's been a menace today. Baby Mike Evans, you could call him. He's been a menace today. And a timeout called because of the 2-minute warning? Or did the Falcons just... I don't know. It says the Falcons have 2 timeouts left, but the 2-minute warning also happened? I don't know if they called it at the same exact time the warning happened. I'm confused. But whatever. We'll try to move on. 1:30 to go. Cousins is threatening. Turn into the right guy. Knocked incomplete. If I could have turned into him earlier, I could have had that intercepted. That's okay. We've converted 3rd down 6 times today. That's kind of crazy. 3rd and 3. Cousins, quick throw. Caught by London. Stays on his feet. Out of bounds at the 2. Drake London's a menace today. He's such a big-bodied dude. I can't bring him down. Now I know how people feel against Mike Evans. It's similar. Obviously not on the same level, but it's similar. Oh, it's a quick throw. Caught. Touchdown, Drake London. It felt inevitable that the Falcons were going to score there. Definitely felt inevitable. But now we have to probably go onside, right? I would assume so. The field goal or the extra point is up and good. It's 28-17. They're not out of this, but it's not looking good for them. And we will see. They have us on onside. Yep. I was going to go anyway, but they do have us ready for it. We'll see what happens here. There's the onside. We go. Sterling, you should not have done that. It would have bounced to the next guy and we would have got it in, but Sterling makes it crazy right there. Yikes. He does hold on to it. And now all we got to do is waste their timeouts and end this game. Rachaad White gets more yardage. Rachaad White just adding to his already great day and fully making sure that he does have more yards than Bijan, although we kind of knew that just from the way that they didn't really use Bijan that much, and when they did, we kind of shut him down. Although he gets a loss of 3 on that one. That was a good play by the linebacker there. Caden Ellis. Okay, we will hand this ball off to Rachaad White one more time, and then we'll probably kneel it down, and then the game will be over, I would think. White will take it. 3rd and 8. And that should be the ball game. I'll snap it one more time on the kneel down, and we will have a 2-0 episode, including not only beating the 5-win Baltimore Ravens, who were dominating the season so far, but also finally accomplishing one of our breakout scenarios. We've missed on a couple of them so far, but we finally accomplished one of them, and we get Rachaad White the 100 yards and the touchdown that he needed. So we've accomplished that. He's now going to have superstar development, which is amazing. And we also did the goal to appease Ryan Clark, which is to have more rushing yards than their running back, and we did. Rachaad White had more yards than Bijan did. 28-17, another division victory. 2-0 against the Falcons this year. You love to see it. We keep them at the bottom of the standings in the South, and we continue our lead at the top of the standings. I wonder if the Panthers and the Saints lost. I don't know, but next episode we're going to have a crazy one. We've got the Chiefs and the Niners in back-to-back games, so that's going to be pretty darn tough. And I think we probably have to go on the road to Kansas City. We have to go on the road to at least one of them, I would think. Okay, storyline, how did we do? Did we appease Ryan Clark? So good to beat that team. Ryan Clark said on his podcast that Rachaad proved him wrong and outplayed Robinson. He did shut up all the experts. Why do we care so much about Ryan Clark? This player earns 6,000 XP for outdoing it. So Rachaad White gets 6,000. Oh my God, Rachaad White's going to be booming. Plus he gets this breakout that we completed. Great job this week. It was a great job. I feel so happy we finally were able to get the job done on one of these breakouts. Oh, it feels so good. Feels so good. He's now superstar development, and he got 4,500 XP. And he gets a scheme bonus of 1,000. Rachaad White's going to be... Oh, wait, what'd that say? Could we do a double dip and get Rachaad White even more X-Factor? Like go up to X-Factor? That'd be amazing. I should have read that, I guess. We'll sim to the week against the Chiefs. And here we are. We've got a DB breakout. I wonder if that's going to be for J.C. Jackson. 6-1 Kansas City Chiefs on the road. Monday Night Football against the Chiefs is going to be crazy in Arrowhead. Oh, my God. That's going to be an insane game. Rachaad White gets an upgrade point. Beautiful. Oh, my God. What a beautiful scenario we are in. Week number 9 against the Kansas City Chiefs. Rachaad White's now a superstar, man. It looks so good. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. I love it so much. Rachaad White's now a superstar development player. The defense is all good morale now. Baker's got good morale, I would think. No, he's done. Baker, what are we doing here? Why you got such bad morale? All right, that is going to do it for the episode, though. What an episode. We beat the 5-win Ravens. We also completed the breakout for Rachaad White. He's now a superstar development. We've got a DB breakout in the next episode. It's probably going to be J.C. Jackson, but I don't know for sure. It could be Anton Winfield. They both had picks. It could be anybody. But the bad part is we have to go on the road to Arrowhead to play the Chiefs. That is not going to be good. It's going to be pretty tough. I don't like our odds, but hey, we've been killing it. We're 5-3. We are now third in the NFC. We lead the division. We're sitting pretty good. I like the way that our season has gone so far. So if you enjoyed the episode, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.